Man, oh man. So I just got back from Florida and I just did 283 miles on this car. So a couple things I want to address today in this video. First thing I want to do is respray where I didn't get all the paint on the brake calipers. Like on this side is good, but if you go over here to the other side, that's where we have our problems at today, boys. It's right here. So I really want to touch up the paint on the calipers. This is probably one of the main spots right here is the passenger side in the front. The rears are okay because easy fix on these. I want to fix these with buying new brake pads, so we'll be good on that. And also another thing I want to do today is really look at my BC Racing coilover. So I've been having these coilovers for 2 years now, exactly 2 years, and I really want to dive in deep, make sure that everything's good. You know, I haven't had any issues at these coilovers, but I have put some miles on these coilovers, so I want to make sure everything's intact still, nothing's broken, nothing's look off. So basically it's going to be really a maintenance day when it comes to this car today. So yeah, that's the two things I want to touch up is the brake calipers and making sure everything on the coilovers are good. Also, one strange thing that happened to me while I was driving, I was like 200 miles away from home right here. Don't know how it happened, but I know I've tightened these lug nuts down to perfection. And so I was driving the first 175 miles, nothing happened. Then I got to about 200 miles on the road. These came loose for some odd reason. Don't know why, don't know how it came loose, but they did. It just really weird to me because how did that happen? Did I hit like a pothole? Did I don't know. Just really weird. So that was weird. You know, always bring your tools on the road because you never know what's happening. And luckily I had extra lug nuts in my car, but yeah, that was just really odd to me that that happened. And I wasn't expecting that to happen to me, but I'm glad everything's okay. It's just the lug nuts that happened. It was too loose. I'm glad it wasn't my axle. I'm glad it wasn't the tire. There was no part stores around, nothing like that. So it's been a total disaster. I'm gonna jack the car up and we'll take this wheel off first. And we're gonna do what we do best is plaster everything down, make sure we don't get nothing on the brake rotors, anything inside, just the brake caliper itself, touch it up. I'm gonna do really light coats, I'm not gonna do nothing crazy, not going all in, so this should be a very chill day. I mean, hopefully if I don't find anything, So yeah, so let's jump into this video and let's get ready. So I got all the wheels off. Go get some trash bags, cover all this up, and we can hit this up right quick. Shouldn't be hard. You can actually just see where the spots where I just need to get hit up more, like here, a little bit right here. But this is my main two right here, are these spots, because that's where everybody's gonna look at when you look at brake calipers. The back, I can hit this up a little bit, just a tiny bit. I feel I can hit these corners are right here. And same as this one, because this yellow right here is really getting on my nerves. So we might as well just hit this up too. Wasn't planning on doing all this work today. Just a little quick chill day, that's all I want. Because sometimes you'll start thinking it's a chill day, they end up doing something for about 4 or 5 hours. So I'm trying to get this done at least in 4 hours. I'm gonna get this over with and actually just relax for the rest of the day. But yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is do that. I just like to get the hardest thing out the way first, and then we can check on these coilovers. Coilovers just basically need a clean and make sure everything's tightened where it's supposed to be at. But yeah, also another thing I just been thinking about, guys, where I'm at now, especially when it comes to this car. I just feel like this car is almost there, and it's like a couple things I want to do with this car. Like, I got the wrap inside. I'm not doing that yet. I'm gonna wait on my girlfriend. Just feel like it's better just have two people do stuff like that. But I can do it by myself, but I'm really not good on patience when it's come to tedious things. That's a tedious thing to do, and I just want to be, I just need some help. Just honest with you, I just need some help with that one. But yeah, I'm at the point, guys, when it comes to this car, it's almost there. Like, I really don't want to touch the engine bay because, like I said before, this is a daily car, and I don't want to mess something up, because when you start jumping to the engine, things can get really difficult and really tricky. And I know people want to put a intake on here, a turbo in here, things like that. I have to get another car for that. I need another daily before I start jumping and really fully building this car and getting to the horsepower it needs to get at, because eventually I want to do that with this car. But right now I'm really focused on just getting the little stuff ready, like the calipers, buy more wheels. Like a wrap would be fine with this car. Maybe deep clean the seats like I gotta do this car. Changing out the steering wheel, like those things right there I'm okay with modding out. When it comes to the engine, I'm not touching that area just for right now, because this is a daily. I need to get to point A to point B every day, and this is the only car I have for transportation. So that brings me to my next thing. So I've been thinking really heavy on this. Like, I really need to do something quick and fast, because I'm at the point in this car I really don't want to touch this car anymore. Like, I think this car has had its time of being modified, had its time of just being worked on. And I really, where I'm at right now in my life, the me to grow the channel, to really get out there for you guys and really learn everything I want to learn about a car. Like I said, I want to learn how to rebuild an engine, how to wire everything in a car, how to change out every single part of a car. I want to learn how to do everything, and the only way I'm gonna learn and doing that is about me buying a project car. So what I'm trying to do is trying to save up some money and get a project car, something like a EG or early 2000 Honda Civic, a manual, a 5-speed transmission, where I can do all the work on there when it comes to the body, comes to the transmission, comes to the engine, comes to everything. I want to learn everything about this. The only way I'm going to learn that is me being hands-on and being direct and having something on my own that I won't feel rushed. I can take my time with, do plenty episodes on it. You guys will love having a build series on the channel, because we've been wanting to do a build series on the channel for a very long time, and I just feel like right now it's time to do that. So yeah, so that's what I've been thinking about lately. Like, I want to be more informative when it comes to these videos. I don't want you guys just to watch the highlights of the video. I want you guys to, when you get done at the end of the video, what did I learn today? What did he teach me? Oh, I learned how to do this. I learned how to do this step by step. So that's why I'm trying to go with this channel and with me learning on working on cars, especially Civics. If I can't teach you guys anything, I just feel like it's failure on my part. What's the reason you watching me? Because I have a nice car? No, I want you really be informative, give you information out there so you can go out there on your own and do the same thing. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So that's another challenge ahead of me, just trying to get a project car and really go all in on that. So enough of me rambling. Let's get back to this lovely car right here, and let me get back to spray painting this side with some paints to get all this, so you won't see none of the primer on the brake caliper. But yeah, and this car is really dirty, need a great wash. All this is like gone, but I did a great job, because actually you never use trim coat. I trim coat this, that, now there. I trim coat this. You can actually see the difference. Like, this is really came out good when I did the trim coat, and I retouched up the trim up here on the trim coat too, so came out really great. So let's get started with that, and let's do it. So, last time I said about the sandpaper, I don't have to do all that this time, because the primer's on there. All I need to do, I'm just retouching it up. Retouching it, that's all I'm doing. I'm gonna wipe it down with some awesome spray. Just gonna retouch it up, the surface, get all the grime and dirt off. That's all I'm doing. So we're not doing any heavy coats this time. So we should be straight. Let's give this boy a little nice light spray. Not doing nothing heavy because damage already been done. All I want to do is make sure you don't see any primer right here. I'm not really worried about this side right here. This is perfect. Nobody's going to see this side, but right here is where everybody like to take a little peek at your work. So make sure the work is good. That's all I'm really worried about. So let that dry for a couple minutes. Come back, spray another layer, then we should be like done. Also, there's one thing I'm also really disappointed in is that they have pushed back Honda Fest here till December 14th of this year. Now, what is very wrong about that? Number one is car season will be definitely over with at that time. Number two is it's going to be cold as heck in December. Nobody want to bring their cars out. And number three, why did we have to get pushed back so far out of the summer where it's going to be really hard for cars to come out and really show what they have? So I really was disappointed because I really was eager to go to Honda Fest this year. First time ever, I think actually having it in Georgia, I don't know. But it got pushed back so far, I'm like, what the heck? And I was so eager to get this car ready for Honda Fest, just to want to go out there and see inspiration and cool cars. But no, now it's canceled, and I'm very disappointed into the fact where I don't even want to go now. So that being said, it's still summertime. It's summer. Yeah, summer just started, I believe. So it's summer now, and I want to get this car 100% dialed in for the summer because there's always other car meets to go to. So yeah, that's why I'm so eager about getting this car. Sorry guys, dialed in because summer's here. It's a beautiful day outside. It's clear sky, not clear sky, cloudy skies, but with some clouds. Nice out here, all the greenery that you want. That's why I love it in Georgia, to drive your car down anywhere you go. It's so nice. But I'm so disappointed that it's getting pushed out so far. Nobody wants to come out when it's cold like that, so it just sucks. That's why I was kind of disappointed. I was really hoping to get my car to a nice, I say not perfection because still so much work this car needs to do. Work needed to go into this car, but to a nice standard where I'd be happy and comfortable to drive into a car show. But no, it's not happening. So now I'm kind of disappointed. Like, why? But yeah, let this dry, and we're gonna touch it up one more time, and then we'll let it sit, and I come back to the tape off, and we'll be good. There's no way I can sleep at night not knowing that the back is not 100% perfected. So let me do the back too. Gotta play both sides fair. Before I spray, where is it at? There we go. I just feel like the back doesn't have enough room. There we go. Put one there. Put one there. I already wiped it down too. So let me just do a light little spray. Got with that super again. Let that dry right quick. The front is actually looking good up here. Oh my gosh, that super sound like gunshots. All right, I lied. Not only I did this one, I did this one, I did this one, and I currently just did this one. wasn't be able to sleep good at night if I only did one. I walked around like 3 times like, look, just do all of them. Get it over with, just do all of them. And now I can sleep better at night. I'm gonna let that dry on all of them. And then we go check the coilovers, make sure everything's that good. The coilovers really need is a wash. Needs a nice little, I'm gonna put some Awesome on there, wipe them down, make sure everything's good and intact. But yeah, I just couldn't sleep good at night if I just only did one. And I rode down the road and got out the car like, dang, I should have just did all of them. So, you know, my biggest thing, like now, as I work on this car, is being more patient and having perfection. You want to look good the first time, do it right the first time. That's my biggest thing right now when I work on this car. So that's what my biggest goal is, going back and fixing your mistakes. Now, this will be the 3rd video you're going to see me with working on these calipers, and this is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. This is a waste of time. But actually, it's not a waste of time because I'm learning from my mistakes and I'm fixing my imperfections. This one looks way better than before. This one looks way better. This one looks way better, just without the yellow paint on the brake pads. Who cares? And this one right here looks good also. All right, so now I am about to just check on these coilovers that will be done. It down first, just clean it, wipe it off. You see it's very black. This coilover's been on for 2 years and it's been holding up really great. So wipe it down. Also, I have my coilover, DC Racing coilover tools. I don't see none that's off. I see that's loose. It's tight. Usually when I look at coilovers, I want to make sure that nothing's look like it's been touched. Make sure the collar's still locked in. Make sure the 2 bolts right here are still tight and snubbed. Make sure this tie rod is good. It's not loose. The back is a little bit different because your spring rate is right here. Just want to make sure you clean off every possible little thing you possibly can. I also have some overspray from the first time I painted these calipers because I see some yellow back there. This focus is a little bit different. It's always a little bit difficult back here because you have less room to play with. Got that one. Can I get the other one? They move a little bit, but right there should be fine. Just a little bit of a retouching up on the brake calipers can make your car stand out with the wheels. It looks so good, and I had to clean the wheels down right quick and put some tire shine on it, but oh my gosh, it looks so great. But yes, I'm glad I retouched up all 4 of them. If I just touched up one, I've been probably kicking myself right now, just to be honest with you guys. Yeah, it looks good. So hopefully next video we can tackle the hood and and we probably jump into something else inside. Got some stuff inside I want to take care of. But yeah, this comes to the very end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Helps out the channel, and also hit the notification bell if you want more videos like this from me. So yeah, I'm out here for the day. Hope you guys enjoy. Like always, stay active, and we out.